all have a special connection to our mothers.
For me, my mom is too special. If it wasn't for her, I would not be here today.
Yeah, Mother's Day is always fun.
We got spikes that are pink, and did you get a pink bat? And
pink wristbands or pink batting glove, pink bats.
You know, my mother taught me how to play baseball. She was my first manager.
And she's definitely spoiled me way too much.
It was Mom's taxi driving me around to do all my sports and stuff.
She's always been there to take me to and from practice or to and from game.
And making sure that I grew up the right way. And
get my sensitive side from her. You just want to do extra good on those days.
It's Mother's Day here at the ballpark, and it's coming up next. It's Hyundai Sunday on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Is Giants baseball is brought to you by your Bay Area Hyundai dealers. Today it's the Giants and Braves one more time. Final game of the series from AT&T Park here in San Francisco. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms watching and listening. And Mike, the Giants have a chance to take the series. This is a very tough Atlanta Braves team. They can also have a terrific homestand, and it's up to Tim Lincecum.
Well, Tim Lincecum's due to spin a dandy, a Tim Lincecum-like game. He's been flirting with some really good strikeout stuff for most of the year, but he's always had that one inning that scored to set him back. An opportunity today for the Giants to have a great homestand, a great series. And the one stat that has been so consistent throughout this homestand has been what they've done with runners in scoring position. And against the Braves, they've hit .429 in that scenario. Hopefully they can keep doing that. They do that, they'll win this ball game today. All right, should be a fun one here at the ballpark on Mother's Day. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the first pitch right after these messages.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Jack in the Box. The Chipotle Chicken Club Combo is back for a limited time at Jack in the Box. Try one today with fries and a drink for just $4.99 plus tax. And by Toyota. Do the math and save at your local Toyota dealer.
A beautiful day for Mother's Day and also a ball game. Game time weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 70 degrees here at the yard. You see the humidity, winds at 10 miles per hour, and we do have lots of sunshine today. All right, quick look at the Braves lineup that Lincecum will be facing. It'll be Schaefer, Pena, and McCann. McCann, you always got to be careful of that guy. Upton, Freeman, and Dan Ugla. B.J. Upton hitting 7th, and is Francisco and Medlin pitching and batting 9th.
That man right there, Tim Lincecum, on the hill today for the Giants. His lifetime against the Braves, 6-5 with a 3.28 ERA. He has always pitched well against him. His numbers so far this year, 2.2 with a 4.75 ERA, averaging over a strikeout an inning. Fastball, it'll go low 90s with a curveball, slider, and a split.
And the first pitch of the ball game is high, so we get underway at 106. So Schaefer hitting .294 with a home run and 3 driven in. Waits on pitch number 2, and that's high and away as well. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wally Bell, the plate umpire behind the dish today, and he's a low ball guy.
Well, Lincecum's got a good slot right now for that pitch right there. That's 3 in the same spot. They're the other umpires, Conroy, Randazzo, and Baker. And Giants fans are trying to encourage Lincecum a bit, and he throws a strike.
And Wally Bell will look for strikes too, and I think he's one of the better breaking ball umpires. But he prefers that low strike.
Swinging a foul. It's now 3-2.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense behind Lincecum today. Starting in the outfield from left to right, it'll be Blanco, Pagan, and Pence. Crawford and Sandoval on the left side of the infield. Scutaro and Bell on the right side. Buster Posey will be back in the squad, putting down the signs today after his day at first base yesterday.
And the payoff is bounced out to Scutaro. Scutaro from the outfield grass, and that's how this game gets started. On a less than routine grounder to Scutaro.
So he's going back to his position thinking, gee, I wonder if they're all going to be like that today.
Exactly. Kind of an in-between hop, moving to your left, not hit very hard.
Had to deal with the cut of the grass.
Belt's trying to scurry back. You see the back end of the giraffe headed to first.
You got speed from Schaefer. Just another play at the big league level.
So here's Pena. Pena gets his first start in the series, and there's a first pitch strike. So after the 3 straight balls, Lincecum is definitely settled in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sandoval is even with the bag at third. There's some talk about a couple guys maybe getting the day off today. Nope. Yeah, Madison Bumgarner. There's a bouncing ball up the middle. Crawford is going to throw, not in time. Well, it is Mother's Day, and it's also a day where it's Breast Cancer Survivor Day, and these are all women that have survived breast cancer, and lots of hugs. And this lady was absolutely beside herself because she went from Pagan to Scutaro and then called in more friends. And for the players, it turned out to be an autograph session, and they didn't mind one bit.
No, those are gamer babes. You got to take care of them.
Here's McCann. McCann not only has ownage on the Giants this series, he's got ownage on Lincecum. 10 for 29 with 4 doubles.
Well, his hot zone is middle in, right above the knees, and he's gotten a couple pitches where he's killed in this series.
There's a very high fastball.
Oh yeah. Fun with mom at the yard.
2-0 to McCann. Checking on Pena.
And he is a threat to steal. Got good speed. We saw that already.
He does not go, and McCann takes in tight. Big pitch here to McCann, and McCann takes a strike. It's 3-1.
Just a lot of get it in situations already here in the first inning.
And McCann thought it was a strike.
Well, Bruce Bochy giving Wally Bell an earful. 3-1 fastball. You have to know if it's inside or if it's high. I mean, that's one thing that Buster Posey will find out. But when you're not really sharp with your command, you're looking for all the help you can get. A 3-1 count.
Well, I'll just say this: McCann thought it was a strike.
So did Lincecum.
Here's Upton, who hits a high pop-up down the right field line. Pence is not going to get to it. Neither is Belt.
Mother's Day, in honor of cancer awareness, you'll see a lot of pink today. Bats, wristbands, shoes. It's a great tribute, of course. And it's fun. Players are having a ball with it.
High, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Lincecum has yet to get a knee-high strike. And that's what he's going to have to establish with Bell. Bell, I think, has been a little lenient in this first inning, giving him some high pitches, which he doesn't normally do. He's normally a low ball guy. And not to mention, even when you do get him in the strike zone, those are the belt highs that are very hittable. And we know about this Braves team. They lead the National League in home runs. Lots of power. Very dangerous team. 1 through 8. They can all jerk you.
One and 2 to Upton. Got him. Well, that looked like a hanger.
That was a hanger. It looked like a slider.
Yeah, just don't make a habit of it. That's
no, I mean, you hate to put it down to the scout report that he can't hit a hanging slider, but that's what it was.
Here's Freeman. Freeman hitting .295, a couple of home runs, 19 RBIs. And there's an off-speed pitch for a strike.
Drop a curveball. And as is the case today, we've seen it all season long, he has better feel with his specialty pitches than he does the fastball.
Oh, 0-2.
Curveball, first pitch strike, slider, second pitch strike. I mean, he's dragging him through the garden right now, and I think he knows he has to stay away from that fastball. He can't trust it.
Out of play as he came back with a fastball.
Now, Posey wanted that thing above the hands inside corner, and it went out there across the letters at the outside part of the plate. And that's not where you want to miss to these guys.
Freeman in this series is 2 for 12. And that'll be on the ground, foul.
That's a good pitch right there. Got that thing down around the knees, and you saw the legs come completely out of the swing for Freeman. Get a hitter to reach like that. He's got nothing behind the swing. You want that ball to be fair.
0-2 to Freddie Freeman. Down low, 1-2. Watching on deck is Dan Ugla. At second base is Pena. McCann is at first. And this is lifted foul down the right field line and into the seats.
Again, Freeman reaching. I mean, he looks like he's playing cricket right now. He's not even following through. He's just sort of slapping at the ball.
Yeah, I think, Mike, he may be sitting on something off speed and he's just following these off.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Driven to right. Pence coming in. Pence is going to make the catch. Giants are coming up. It will be Pagan, Scutaro, and Sandoval, followed by Buster Posey. Hunter Pencil hit fifth. Then it's Belt, Blanco, and Crawford. See what Crawford has done hitting in the eighth slot. And then pitching and batting ninth is Tim Lincecum.
On the hill today for the Atlanta Braves will be Chris Medlin, the 27-year-old right-hander, 5'10", 190 pounds. Not a big guy, but he's a guy that is a strike throwing machine, basically a three-pitch guy. He'll throw a fastball that'll go right around 90, a two-seam, four-seam guy with a big over-the-top curveball because of the high three-quarter release, and his changeup is as good as anybody's. Last year he got in the rotation, and July 31st, and he proceeded to win his next 9 starts. He went 9-0 with an ERA of 0.97. He can be that hot. Let's take a look at who's playing behind Medlin today. The Braves defense starting in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Upton, and Schaefer. Good arms across the board. Pena, Francisco on the left side, Ugla and Freeman on the right side. Brian McCann will be in the squad putting down the signs. Medlin against the Giants 0-2. He's never beaten him.
So here's Pagan, and Pagan takes a call strike. Pagan hitting .259, a couple of home runs, 16 RBIs. Pagan against Medlin is 1 for 7 lifetime. He has had a cool homestand. He's 3 for 22 on the homestand. One of those 3 hits, however, a home run. And Medlin now deals to Pagan, and Pagan takes low. Scutaro to follow, and then Sandoval. The Giants 6-3 on this homestand. They're 14-7 at home. 3-1. They are about to head out on a 6-game road trip. Toronto and Denver. 3-1 to Pagan. Pagan takes the walk. It's Happy Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to you, Amy. Here's Amy G.
Thank you very much, Dwayne. It is Mother's Day. It's also the day that Major League Baseball chooses to help promote breast cancer awareness with their Going to Bat Against Breast Cancer campaign. Pink all over the stadium today, and this is new. Pink baseballs with pink stitching. And guys, I got an instant manicure. I'm using these stickers a little bit different than catchers might. They're the game sign stickers, so pitchers and catchers don't get crossed up. You'll see pink all over the stadium today and on all the players. It's a great campaign. Dwayne, Mike?
You know what? That works. And Pagan nearly got called out by Chris Conroy. It looked like he was raising his right arm.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, that's kind of an umpire's block right there. He had a lean. So Amy rocking the game signs, huh?
Oh, man. Hit out to right field. Moving back is Schaefer, and he'll put it away.
Game signs on the fingernails of Pablo Sandoval.
Pink sunglasses, pink wristbands, pink shoes. You give Pablo Sandoval a theme, he's going to run with it.
Sergio Romo with the pink shoes. But I like the game signs going pink. That's very cool. It is a great product, and really, it's a great product for kids.
Sandoval hitting .315, 5 home runs, 25 RBIs. And he takes the pitch wide. Now he's got some ownage on Medlin. In only 4 at bats, he's got 2 doubles and a home run. Got hit on the right forearm yesterday, had x-rays. Everything's good.
We've watched the move from Medlin to first base, and it's an above average move. He's not particularly the fastest guy out of the stretch. You can get a good jump, but he's so good to first base that you want to make sure that he goes home, and that alone will slow your time down to second.
Pagan leaning. And Sandoval takes low. Two balls and no strikes. Sandoval hits a high fly ball in the park to right. And Schaefer will put it away. Way out in front, and he still hit it pretty well.
He's got some of the strongest hands in this division.
That he does. So here's Buster Posey. Does not have any history against Medlin. Now you might see Pagan go. Buster Posey's had a really good homestand. He's 11 for 29. That's a .379 mark with 2 home runs and 7 RBIs. Low, 1 ball and no strikes.
It's a good look. He's going to want to wear them every day.
Yeah, he'll have that on the plane. In tight to Posey as he jumps back. 2 balls and no strikes. Pagan goes. Strike, throw to second. Kicks off of Pagan. It'll be a stolen base.
Let's make it our Ford right choice. An excellent jump. Taking on Brian McCann. We talked about if you can get a good jump, Medlin's not the quickest guy out of the stretch. Looking to see where this ball hits Pagan. Right in the shoe. So a nice stolen base. Now he's in scoring position for Posey, but no guarantee Medlin's going to go at Posey with an open base. the one risk about stealing a base with Posey up.
3-1.
Hunter Pence working on his knockdown 6 irons, he calls it. Strangest practice swing in baseball.
Posey goes around. It's 3-2.
Kenny Gonzalez making the play. All right, let's see what Gonzalez saw. Yeah. Could have gone either way. Most umpires I don't think call that, but hey, it keeps him up there. It may work out in the Giants' favor.
Hit on the ground to third. And Francisco will make the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants strand Pagan. After 1, 0-0. Here's our Geico quote. It's from Buster Posey on Mother's Day.
You know, I think I had the greatest mom in the world growing up, and I think now that I'm a dad and my wife's a mom, I think they got the greatest mom in the world. So they'll have to be a co-title from now on. But yeah, it's a special day to play on. I think you keep things in perspective when you're playing on that day.
Well, Buster makes a good point. Co-titles.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here's Ugla, who takes a pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. This is a team, this Giants team, and you can say the same for the Atlanta Braves team. A lot of the players with young families. As Ugla pops this one up, Posey coming back, and it's going to be out of play. And there are no holidays during the baseball season. And when the Giants players walked out the door this morning, figure around 8:30, 9 o'clock, that was it. Their Mother's Day was over.
But you can also have Mother's Day on Saturday night.
Or in our house, as we were taught, it was Mother's Day every day.
Yeah, well.
And that was just insisted on by Mom.
I think that's a pretty good program.
2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Ugla can get in those streaks where it's a lot of swing and a lot of miss. He had really had a good swing going coming into the series.
He had 4 strikeouts yesterday.
The Giants definitely slowed him down.
Pops this one up with the overshift. It'll be Scutaro, and Scutaro puts it away.
Let's take a look at our Toyota Exmo motion, brought to you by your Toyota dealers. Look at the extension off this little guy. It's absolutely amazing as to how far out he strides, and yet he still gets out front. The elasticity in his body is just, it's startling. It's what makes him what he is.
Here's Upton. Upton has never faced Lincecum before, and there's a called strike.
And this is what he throws. The fastball will be about 60% of the time. Slider, changeup, curveball, his specialty pitches. Really depending on what gets going. We've seen him ride every one of those, but the one I think he feels most comfortable with throwing is the slider. Curveball and a split a little more temperamental, but boy, they can be absolutely swing and miss type pitches. The key for Lincecum, consistency with the fastball. It always seems to be able to set everything up.
Crawford backs up to get a better read on it, and he throws out Upton. 2 outs.
Well, the Washington Nationals are coming to San Francisco. They make their only visit here to AT&T next homestand, May 20th through the 22nd, and it is going to be a very, very good series. They're a good young club, and many pick them to be the leader in the East when it's all done. So Monday 20th and 21st are 7:15 games. 22nd game is a midweek game at 12:45. So check it out. Go to sfgiants.com.
With 2 outs, here's Juan Francisco. And a called strike to Francisco. Francisco takes a mighty hack. He's got 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. He does have a home run off of Tim Lincecum. And not this time. Second strikeout. Pence, Belt, Blanco coming up.
Wasn't looking for that.
Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Big O Tires. Tires, service, straight talk. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
It is a 0-0 ball game. It is a beautiful day here at the corner of 3rd and King. It is Mom's Day. And Mom 1 is about ready to watch Hunter Pence lead things off here in the second.
That was the #1 mom. I've heard about it. I've never seen her.
Pence, Belt, and Blanco. Pence hitting .291. Takes one up and in. He's only faced Medlin a couple of times. He's 1 for 2. Pence 2 for 4 yesterday. He scored a couple of runs. He's had a nice homestand. For Pence, this will be his 38th at bat of the homestand. How about that? Got 12 hits, a couple of home runs, 7 driven in. Wraps this one on the ground to short. Pena, very nicely made. It's 1 out. And here's Brandon Belt.
Absolutely stunning day. Sellout crowd. It could not have been any better for Mother's Day. Oh, man, seriously. Easy to see why they call it the view section.
It's snowing in Toronto.
It's all right.
Here's Belt, who hits a high fly ball to left. Hit pretty well. Up and on the move. It is out of here. And that's called an opposite field home run. And it's 1-0 Giants.
Well, that's the swing right there. They get you excited when you watch this guy. I mean, for a big man, he's got one of the more compact swings I've ever seen. And he can keep that bat level through the zone. He gets backspin, and opposite way, he gets carry. Absolutely puts himself in great position with his lower body and then lets his hands just sort of think for themselves. And that was a majestic opposite field home run.
Home run number 4 for Belt. And here's a little dribbler to Medlin off the bat of Blanco, and Blanco nearly beats it out. A little sneak attack from Gregor Blanco against his old team. So here's Crawford. Crawford hitting .270, 5 home runs, 16 RBIs. And a called strike at the knees. Crawford 2 for 4 yesterday. And Crawford shoots it up the middle, and he's got a base hit.
Well, he was not fooled on that breaking ball at all.
So here's Lincecum. Lincecum is 1 for 12 on the season. Talked about having a nice homestand. Crawford now 9 for 32. Here's Lincecum, and he shoots it foul.
Pretty good hack. And the fact the Giants got Lincecum up this inning is significant. Never want to start off an inning with your pitcher leading off.
Oh, and 2.
Good changeup. That's Medlin's bread and butter. Crawford, make my mom's Mother's Day. She wants your autograph. Go Panda. Oh, by the way, go Panda.
Oh, by the way. Lincecum takes low. Pagan would hit if Lincecum reaches. 2 outs, a run in on the Belt home run. Strike 3 call, and that'll end the inning. Giants on the board. Belt hits his 4th home run, and when it leaves the park, it's always going to be bye-bye baby. 1-0 Giants.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
1-0 Giants. It's Lincecum facing Chris Medlin, who takes a called strike. Pretty happy bunch right there.
Oh, yeah. That's what ballparks are all about right there. That is the backbone of our game. Bring your family out to the yard. Pass that game on to your daughter and your son. Perfect.
Blanco. 1 out. Well, the Giants want to announce that a post-game fireworks show has been added to the Friday night game against the Rockies on May 24th. It's the Giants and Rockies. That's a 7:15 start, and there are good tickets available for that ball game. So go to sfgiants.com, enjoy the Giants, and enjoy the fireworks. Yep, we got a Sharks fan here. Here's Schaefer, who bounced out to Scutaro to open up the ball game. And at third is Sandoval. Belt just about even with the bag at first, and that fastball is high. And the 2-0, and Jordan takes 3-0.
Not the guy you want to walk. I mean, walks are bad anyway, but walking guys with speed, it's like walking a double.
Hands full. Keeping them tight. That's a seatbelt right there. There's a strike, 3-1.
Schaefer taking all the way, as he should.
Pena to follow, and it's a shot into left center field, a base hit. Pagano will get over, and he does a good job of getting to it quickly. And Schaefer with a 1-out single.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages of having a fast outfield like the Giants have. They get to gaps and they turn doubles into singles. And with Schaefer, I mean, the technique behind Pagan's getting over and cutting it off was perfect. Get over to the backhand.
Kind of curl around a little bit.
Get yourself in position. I mean, Pagan really does well to get himself balanced before he makes a throw. How he positions himself to field the ball.
So Pena waiting on Lincecum. And he runs up to bunt and he takes a pitch high. One ball and no strikes. Out of play.
Good count to run right here. They know Lincecum is slow out of the stretch. Most teams will take advantage of it.
And the runner goes. And Posey's throw is going to be late. And it'll be a stolen base, number 6 of the year for Schaefer.
And that's the beauty of speed at the top of your lineup. And Lincecum, to his credit, was pretty quick at 1.32. That's a little slower than average. 1.25 is average. Very explosive. Just a slight look in, head first slide, steals it easily.
This is hit on the ground. Scutaro goes far to his left, and he makes the play. 2 outs, and now McCann's coming up. And Schaefer moves to third.
Well, hey, get your orange on.
That's some attitude, huh?
Moms. Gotta love them.
McCann drew a walk in the first. Remember, we said in McCann's first at bat, he's got good numbers against Lincecum. 10 hits and 29 at bats, 4 doubles and a home run. So we'll see if Lincecum pitches around McCann, and it's low. It's 2-0.
Tell you, where Pablo Sandoval is playing at third base, Schaefer could get off about halfway down the line. Well, he could get all the way down here and still get back. If there was ever an opportunity to steal home, this would be it. Good looking tribe right there.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. 3-0. See if the Giants drop the avoid sign on Brian McCann.
He's hurt him a couple times in this series with the long ball.
And the walk.
I don't think he wanted any part of him.
I don't think he did either. And here's Upton.
And for the second time this game, Upton's going to come up with 2 guys on base. And that is hold your breath time.
Upton struck out. He did that in the first inning. Here he takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. In tight, it's 2-0.
And because of that 2-0 count, he is in the driver's seat. He can leave Earth with this swing and think greedy.
Well, he takes a pretty good rip no matter what, but when he has count leverage, he will let it out. And he gets the high strike, and he didn't agree with it. It's 2-1.
He is voicing his displeasure with Wally Bell, thinking this pitch was high.
Pence coming in. He's going to track it down. He can eat up some ground with those long strides. It remains 1-0 Giants. Here on Mother's Day, it's a 1-0 lead for the Giants. A lot of moms here today, as you would expect. A lot of little ones, too. The little ones brought mom.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Drag mom out of the house, take her to the yard, and then stand back and watch her have fun.
Pagan drew a walk in the first. And he tops this one foul. No balls and 1 strike.
Good first pitch changeup. Medel will throw that thing anytime. He really believes in it. He'll throw that thing 4 times in a row. What's the best changeup you ever saw?
Well, you know the answer to that. You tell me who's the best changeup I ever saw.
Mario Soto.
Yes.
It was good. And he didn't really have a breaking ball, kind of a nickel slider, but he threw 95 and he had a great changeup. Pedro Martinez had a good one. Andy Messersmith. Greg Maddux. Jason Schmidt might be the best one I ever saw in a Giants uniform.
Yeah, that didn't count, though. Well, no, it didn't count because it was 90, 91. It didn't count.
That was a good one.
2-1 to Pagan. And Pagan, it's a high fly ball to right for Jordan Schaefer. All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, gentlemen, as I mentioned, Major League Baseball promoting breast cancer awareness today with their Going to Bat Against Breast Cancer campaign. With that comes the annual honorary Batgirl contest. And the winner for the San Francisco Giants, Wanda Zimmerman. She's an absolute rock star. She has not only beat breast cancer once, guys, but twice. Today she got to come down to the field, hang out in the dugout. She met Sergio Romo. She's such a great lady, and she's a huge Giants fan, but we are a bigger fan of hers. Rock star. Wayne.
Amy, I didn't think we were going to get those ladies off the field. Here's Scutaro. I don't think anybody even worried about it, to be honest with you.
No, if they wanted to strap on a glove and play a couple outs, we had no problem with that.
They earn the right. Scutaro taking all the way. It's now 2-1. He had a fly ball to right field back in the first inning. We are in the third with Pablo Sandoval on deck. Now it's 2-2.
Either he was taking all the way or he was looking middle in or for something soft. But he did not guess correctly.
Hit on the ground towards the hole. Pena, can he throw him out? Yes, he can on a nice play.
And you know what? That's the big leagues right there. What a guy can do when he goes to his right deep in a hole. That really decides if he's a big league shortstop or not. And Ramiro Pena with no problem. I didn't think he was going to have a chance. I mean, that's deep. Gets set up quickly and now right over the top. And Scutaro's got pretty good speed down that line. It's better than average. But in the end, you can't outrun the baseball. Beautiful play. And that's a big league shortstop.
Here's Sandoval. Sandoval hit a fly ball to right. Buster Posey on deck. High and deep to right. This one is way back. It is out of here. For Sandoval, it's his 6th of the year. I think it was a water shot.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I also think he may be swinging that pink bat tomorrow.
He might be.
They try to go up and in, and they put it right where they want it, and he beats the scout report. Big arm, nothing but power. And just stand there and admire what you just did.
So here's Posey.
All right, let's watch it. Is it a water shot?
Oh, and 1 to Posey. Posey pulls it foul. Look out. Yes.
Absolutely. Splash hit. Ring it up on the splash hitometer. Guy paid a tough price to get that souvenir.
Here's Posey, who takes low.
Yeah, a little help.
Here's where I pull a groin. Hamstring. Oh. And a butt cheek.
Well, if there's a shark after him, I better believe that he'd get in there a little quicker.
He's long gone, pal. Yeah, I'm sitting in a nice chair here in the booth. He actually did better than I would have done, I can tell you that. 2-2 pitch to Posey. Up the middle. Pena from his belly. Not in time. Posey with a base hit.
Pena with a noble effort, though. I got to hand it to him. That was, at the very least, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Throws it away and just takes the legs out. He just puts it back up the middle, and watch this effort from Ramiro Pena.
If you and I are running, we're out.
Yeah, by 10 feet. Maybe 30.
By the way, I want to give props to the guy who's in charge of the water cannons.
Yeah.
They went off before that ball was even close to being out of the park. As Pence takes down low.
Yeah, I was sort of noticing that myself on the replay. Ball was still in the air. The cannons went off.
Pence bounced out to short in the second.
Generous strike right there.
Take a look. All right.
Ball's in the air. Watch the water cannons. Yeah.
And then the ball goes through
the mist.
The water mist. Pence hammers it on the ground to third. And Francisco is going to throw him out, and that'll end the inning. Pablo Sandoval is 6th of the year. And it's bye-bye, baby. It's 2-0 Giants.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by the Solar Company. Not just any solar company, the solar company.
2-0 Giants. Freddie Freeman at the plate, and he takes one wide. It'll be Freeman, Ugla, and B.J. Upton. 2 solo home runs in this game. Belt's got one, and Sandoval's got one. And this is fouled out of play. By the way, that's the 7th splash hit for the Panda. I don't think anybody's going to quite get to the Barry Bonds number, but 7's pretty impressive.
Yeah, 7 is impressive. But Bonds, different cat.
2-2.
There's a knee-high strike with the fastball. That's what we're looking for.
And Freeman is out swinging.
All right, time now for our AT&T trivia questions brought to you by AT&T. And here is the question. Giants lead the National League in batting average. When is the last time they finished first in that category? Now, if you know the answer, go to CSN Giants and give us the answer.
And we will applaud you. Here's Ugla. Ugla takes high. Ugla popped out to Scutaro. The overshift is on for Ugla. Fouls it back.
Had a good hit, pitch to hit there in a 1-0 count. With Lincecum, it's almost like he will give you something to hit. There'll be something in there. It doesn't have great location in every at bat. But hitting it, that's a different deal.
3-1. Ugly hits it on the ground to short. Crawford on the back end. He will set and throw. 2 down.
Boy, give Ron Wotus an A for pre-positioning prior to that pitch. You can see the 3-man shift on the left side of the infield because you did not have a lot of range with how hard that ball was hit. Just right to the backhand of Crawford. Once he had it, he had all the time in the world. It gets set up and balanced. Winds up being an easy throw.
Yeah, the tough part of that play was getting the right hop and reading the right hop. Here's B.J. Upton, who skies this one down the left field line. This is hit a mile in the air, and it's going to carry into the seats.
I think the guy who had the best position to get that thing was our ball dude, or our ball babe, I should say.
Molly
Cabanero.
That's why Molly has a helmet on.
Molly. Yeah, she got the old heart pumping on that pop-up. That thing was up there.
Molly, just get out of the way.
Gamer babes are here. Oh, yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, and 1 to Upton. 0-2 to Upton. With Juan Francisco on deck. Got him. And that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up 2-0.
presented by authority of the San Francisco Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LLC.
All right, time to ask and answer our AT&T trivia question today. The question: Giants lead the National League in batting average. When is the last time they finished first in that category? Our survey said, well, in 1993 they did it. They led the National League with a 276 average. They won 103 games, and they came in second to the Braves at 104.
I don't want to talk about it. It'll be Belt, Blanco, Crawford. Mom's got their hands full, and they're smiling.
Oh, are you kidding? That is fantastic right there.
Belt hit an opposite field home run in the second. One of two that the Giants have in this game, and they lead 2-0. Belt pulls this one on the ground, foul.
Belt in his first at bat went opposite field off Medlin. One out in the second inning. A little fastball that's got two-seam movement running away from him, and he catches this thing just perfect and backspins it right out of here. And that got the Giants on the board. Yeah.
So here's the 1-1 to Belt. Hit on the ground towards the hole. Ugla throws it away. Ugla threw it to McCann. That doesn't work.
Just a bit outside. Well, they back him up. He gets to this thing, and really he's got a little more time to set his feet. Makes an off-balance throw, and there was not a thing that Freddie Freeman could do about that. It's just a matter of what they're going to rule it, a hit or an error.
Mike, did you know that Cal Berkeley has its own ship?
There's the Golden Bear. That's what we're going with.
Well, it's what it says.
That is quite a boat right there.
It's the Golden Bear.
Hey, we're going with Pride of Cal right there.
Blanco's going to take low. They're going to give Ugla an error.
That's the right call.
You see some of the students on their university ship.
Yeah.
Might take a couple of classes in there.
I mean, that is quite a boat, isn't it? Beautiful. That boat has a story.
That is a beautiful boat. John Miller just stopped doing the game completely on the radio side. He did. He's not even paying attention to Gregor Blanco at the plate. Crawford to follow. Three and 0. Belt can sneak attack you a little bit.
You bet he can. He can steal you. Smart base runner.
And that's a 4-pitch walk. Let's check out our AT&T U-verse rewind. It came yesterday off the bat of Gregor Blanco. It was a 3-run pinch hit double, and it came in the 5th inning.
Gets up, bases loaded. First pitch he sees, drops the head on it. And that really was a huge hit. It made it a 6-1 ball game. He would go on to knock in 4 runs, a personal high. But you think about his 4 coming off the bench. Brandon Belt had 2 RBIs coming off the bench, 6 RBIs from the bench players yesterday, and big reason why the Giants blew it out 10-1.
So a visit from Roger McDowell's #1 dad you saw. So
I wonder if he's hanging out with the #1 mom.
Oh yeah, it's all part of the group. You think they're going to split that hot dog?
No.
Yeah, no.
There's ways you stay married, there's ways you screw it up. Sharing hot dogs ain't part of it.
Here's Crawford. He singled in the second. Down low. So Medlin right now having a little tough time throwing strikes. And the 1-0 to Crawford, and it's low again, and it's 2-0.
Nice block by McCann. Simple concept for all you young catchers out there. When a ball goes in the dirt, imagine that your chest protector is the mitt. That's what you want to catch that ball with, and Brian McCann was perfect in that philosophy. Watch him drop those hands and use that chest protector.
So Midland's got to throw a strike here. He didn't want to go 3-0. And that's what he does. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Lincecum to follow. Three and 1.
Pretty easy take. On that 2-0 count, I don't think he was sitting fastball. I think he was sitting something soft. And now he'll change his mind maybe here on the 3-1 count. But it should be something in the strike zone.
On the ground in the hole, a base hit. They're going to wave in Belt. Schaefer's throw. It's a good one. And Belt is safe at the plate. Just under the tag of McCann. And it's 3-0.
Talk about how good these arms are of the Braves. And Schaefer's one of those guys who with a good arm, he'll lay back a little bit to try and challenge you, hoping you'll take the bait. If that ball's on the third base side, they get him. But watch as McCann has to go backhanded and then come all the way across, and that was the window of opportunity. And Belt took advantage of it. 3-0 Giants.
So an RBI single for Crawford. And now it's Lincecum. And Lincecum pops that bunt, and McCann comes up a little short. Pagan to follow. Lincecum, at least in that last attempt, trying to get Crawford to second. And a quick toss. I'll say this about Medlin. As hard as he throws to the plate, that's how hard he throws to first. And he pulls the bat back to even the count at a ball and a strike.
Ball should go down the first base line in a first and third situation. That's the goal.
And that's exactly how it works.
That's absolutely perfection from Tim Lincecum to get that ball down. That is a thing of beauty. Off the crack of the bat, there was no other choice but to get the out of the first. Third baseman never even in the equation. You see where Francisco, the third baseman, is playing. I mean, anything goes to third, they get a double play. That was just as good as it can be.
So here's Pagan. Pagan has walked and he's flied out to right. Good speed at third, and Blanco. And Pagan spins around. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
Sounded like it hit him.
Blanco at second, or at third. Crawford at second. And Pagan looks at a strike.
Medlin is a pitcher that he's not going to give in to you ever. I mean, he's always got things he can do because of his command of his specialty pitches. Never seems to really get backed into a corner where he has to give in to the fastball.
And Pagan rolls this one foul. Not happy with himself.
That was a good pitch right there at the belt. I'm not sure if it was a strike, but it was exactly where Medlin wanted to throw it. Fly ball situation.
Two and two.
Try to go front door with that sinker.
Infield is in, all the way in.
And they still might let Blanco go on contact.
Hit on the ground, and Blanco's coming home, and Blanco's going to be out at the plate. So Freeman throws Blanco out at the plate, and the reason you do that is you still have a runner in scoring position, correct?
Correct. And I mean, anytime that there's a tag play involved, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. To Freeman's credit, I mean, he took his time, made a nice throw. McCann sealed the plate off and was able to put a tag on there. I don't think Gregor Blanco ever got to the plate. But you had good speed at third, and that's when you take advantage of it. So this may be a little pep talk here from McCann saying, look, I know we have an open base here, and we always talk about not giving in, but you'd rather face Scutaro than Sandoval, so let's attack.
Well, also maybe you got to keep Pagan close too. He did steal a bag in the first inning. He goes. McCann's throw is in time, and they got him on the back end. And that'll take Pagan out of the inning and the Giants. It is Mother's Day. A lot of pink stuff going around the ballpark, as you would expect, and it's all good. The fifth inning. Full house on Mom's Day. And at the plate is Juan Francisco. And a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
That's a great way to steal strike one. And he uses that a lot when he gets it going on that first pitch. There's nobody going to go up there and lick curveball on him first pitch.
How about second pitch?
I think that was a split, maybe even a slider. Not quite as big. quick 0-2.
Rolled foul.
Hey, we found out what the Golden Bear was. Grady Lieber, our stage manager, he found out that that is a maritime college out of Vallejo. That's where guys go to learn how to be a ship captain.
Strikeout number 5.
Right now, it's our Solar Company electrifying play of the week. And last Wednesday against the Phillies, we go to a walk-off single by Andres Torres. Took a breaking ball from Antonio Bastardo, knocked it into right field, and sent everybody home happy. And that's our Solar Company electrifying play of the week.
So what do you have, the Ask Grady app or what?
Yeah. Well, I think that's pretty interesting. They have a maritime college. Didn't know that.
Here's Medlin, who takes a call strike.
And he also found out they're headed to Hawaii. And there it is. Heading to Lahaina.
Will they go faster than that? Well, we'll ask Grady.
Yeah, he's nodding his head yes, much faster.
Okay.
Got to go to the speed limit.
But
here.
it looks like, look, it's a beautiful ship.
It does look like it's got the colors of Cal.
Gamers, grandmoms, grandkids. Oh yeah. Medlin 2-2. Lincecum with 2 walks, both to McCann, and 5 strikeouts. 6 strikeouts.
Now 5 of those 6 have come by a swing and miss strike 3. And that's kind of his signature.
So here's Schaefer. Schaefer is bounced out and he's singled. And breaking ball down low.
Try to get after him with a first pitch curveball again.
Bounces this one to Belt. Belt will grab it, scoop to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Lincecum. Scutaro, Sandoval, Posey coming up. 3-0 Giants.
Shutdown inning. Francisco, complete game 2-hitter, 1 walk, and set a franchise postseason record with 14 punch outs. And oh, by the way, the Giants won that ball game by a score of 1-0. He was sensational.
Yeah, that was a pretty amazing night, and that was game 1 of 2010 postseason, where the Giants went on to win the World Championship. Scutaro takes high. Roy Halladay earlier had thrown a no-hitter against the Cincinnati Reds for the Phillies. I think we debated who had the better game, remember?
Well, the next day in the paper was like, Halladay, no hits and wins. Unbelievable. Oh, by the way, Lincecum 1-0 shutout, 14 strikeouts. Yeah. It's not fair. But the people here in the Bay Area knew about it.
Scutaro hits a high drive to left. Back is Upton. It is out of here. His first of the year, and it's 4-0 Giants.
You can't tell me he was not sitting on a curveball.
The third solo home run this afternoon for the Giants.
They set up on the outside. He throws the curveball up and in, and his back leg was completely locked to that speed. And just like that, it's a 4-0 game. Boy, that's about as quick a swing as you can have. No load almost, just very, very quiet to the ball. Boom.
And here's Sandoval. Sandoval shoots it into left center field, and coming in is Upton, and he drops it. There wasn't any point in that route that Upton was taking did he look comfortable. Now, plus I think, Mike, that Upton thought there was a little bit more to this than that.
Now this is where he gets a little confused, and it winds up hitting low in the heel of the glove, and he never had any real possession of this ball. It's off his both knees, and it's hard to get both knees on a fly ball, but let's watch it. 1, 2.
Yeah, and then here's Posey, who takes slow. So the second error in as many innings for the Braves.
You're a left fielder here at AT&T, and you're standing out there in front of the bleachers, and you have a gray uni on from some other team, and you drop a fly ball like that, you are getting worn out right now by those fans.
You think that's the case?
Oh my Lord. Yeah, I do think that's the case.
The bleachers are packed. The arcade is packed. Posey skies this one behind the bag at second, and it's going to be Upton who puts it away. I think Buster Posey just got underneath that one.
I remember Upton yesterday was playing right field, and he was not too comfortable over there either. He came in on a ball and just did not judge it properly, got under his glove, and it would go on to be a triple. He has not been stellar defensively in this series at all.
One out, and here's Pence. Pence has bounced out twice. His last at bat, he hit a sharp ground ball to Francisco at third, and here he pops this one up foul and out of play.
See, I think guys get pretty brave, but once the ball hits and then hops up, when they know it's going to come down, it's not going to hurt their hands. It's a jump ball.
Yeah. Pence breaks his bat, hits one to Ugla. Ugla's going to go to second for one, and that's it.
Well, MLB.com at bat is the #1 source for baseball everywhere you go. We have this. We use it every day. It's available for iPhone, iPad, Android, and BlackBerry 10. At Bat delivers Giants baseball with audio, pitch tracking, stats, breaking news, and video highlights. And did we tell you that we use it every day? We do. And MLB TV Premium subscribers can get At Bat Premium features for free and watch live out-of-market games. To get it, text At Bat to 31826 or go to sfgiants.com for details.
And I'm watching you use yours right now.
I love it.
Here's Belt, who cannot hold up. You were watching the Dodger game?
Watching the Dodgers against the Marlins in Los Angeles. You are watching the Diamondbacks take on the Phillies in Arizona.
Yep. Really not good news on either one of our iPads. Pence is going to go, and he's going to make it.
7th stolen base now for Pence, and he has not been thrown out. Another guy you don't often pay that close attention to, but he's fast. Steals it easily. Watch him go to the outside part of the bag. Veteran move. Tip for all you youngsters.
There's a strike to Belt.
That's a nice front door sinker right there. Oh yeah, they like the baby giraffe. I love it.
1-2 to Belt. And Belt fouls this one back. This is the bottom of the 5th inning.
We have a winner. Give it to your girl.
Yeah.
He knows the deal.
Pence's lead off of second. And Belt holds up this time.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. And a 1-2 count. Medlin's got a little count leverage himself. He can go out of the strike zone and hope that Belt will chase. And he throws a beautiful changeup with a 2-seam grip. And that has a little movement running away from the left-handed hitter. And that's not an easy take either if you're in that batter's box.
Three and two.
Comes right across the letters with 89 that looked like 95 after the changeup.
It really did. Belt will see another pitch.
See, now that's a summer hat right there. And she pulls it off well. Nice going,
good one. That is a good one. 3-2 to Belt. And Blanco's going to hit.
It's a nice at bat right there. And I think Medlin pitched it correctly. He had an open base. Didn't give in to Belt. Made some really good pitches, and Belt, to his credit, was able to lay off.
So here's Blanco. Blanco is bounced out, and he's walked. Here he takes wide, 1 ball and no strikes.
Pitch number 84 for Medlin. And this is all about mechanics. McCann coming out there, and his message will be very simple. Keep that front shoulder in. You're pulling off.
So Crawford is on deck watching Blanco. Giants 4, Braves nothing. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Giants trying to add on here in the 5th. And there's a big swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's big league changeup. And that's what Medlin does so well in fastball counts. In that batter's box, and you're in a 1-0 count, 2-0 count, 3-1 count. You're thinking, all right, I'm going to get a challenge fastball, and he just does not give in. Not when you have that type of command of that changeup.
and tight to Blanco. It's 2 balls and a strike. The end of a 10-game homestand. It went fast, didn't it?
I felt like it was 3 days long. It always does here.
This is pop fouled on the left field line and out of play. Remember, it started out with 3 against the Dodgers. And the Giants swept that series. Phillies came in and took 2 out of 3. But the one constant of all the games here, sold out.
It also goes fast when they're playing good ball. They've played well in this homestand.
And the 2-2 to Blanco. And Blanco hits a high drive to right. Schaefer, look it up. It is out into Triple's alley, and it bounces in for a ground rule double.
Well, the Braves catch a break right there.
It means Pence will score, but Belt will not.
And on that particular fly ball, there was a chance we're going to see Gregor Blanco go the circuit. I mean, this little guy gets both cheeks into this one. Short hops the 421 sign, then kicks up into the stands. This is where you get the bad luck. I mean, that thing, that's as deep into the corner as we've seen. He's got as much power as anybody when he gets a hold of one.
Well, it also means now that the Braves can walk Crawford to face Lincecum. And of course, that's what they will do. Evelyn is in the bullpen. So Lincecum's going to hit.
Well, he's got 1 hit this year. He's had some pretty good swings today against Medlin.
Sacrifice bunt in the 4th inning. Here he bounces this one into the hole, and Pena will go to 3rd to end the inning. Giants on the board twice here in the 5th. Scutaro hits his first. It's bye-bye baby. And as we head to the 6th, it's 5-0 Giants.
Provident Credit Union Super Reward Checking, a checking account that pays you.
Well, it's a 5-0 lead for the Giants as we take a good look at the bottom of Lombard Street. So you think the kids in the city, when they have to pass their driving test, they take them down Lombard?
No, that would not be good. Not be good.
Here's Pena, Romero Pena, to lead things off. I'll tell you, the first time I went down it was a little weird.
Well, there's one thing you don't want to be on Lombard Street: a bus driver.
Yeah. Or find out that you're driving a stick shift and you don't know how.
Hey, there's a couple places over there on Divisadero you don't want to be on a stick shift.
You're exactly right.
These guys
could care less.
Yep. Look at, she's got it going.
A little sunscreen.
Life is good.
They got the cooler.
Well, that's like most important part.
Foul back, 2-2. Well, lady brought her glove, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Yep. Make sure that she's okay.
Everybody's good.
Popped up. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Scutaro who puts it away. All right, let's check in again with Amy G. Amy.
Hey, Dwayne, we have a new hum BB ready for fans at csnbayarea.com. I sat down with Brandon Belt before today's game. He talks about what's working well for this team as of late. He also talks about, you got it, his mom. He wishes her a very happy Mother's Day. It's very cute. Check it out, csnbayarea.com. Hum BB, and then check them out.
Hum BB. Here's McCann, who looked like he was taking all the way, and he takes a pitch wide. Wide again. They are fired up. It's just about the right age where you can embarrass the entire family, the entire block, the entire grade that you're in. There's a strike to McCann.
McCann going to be a free agent at the end of the year. A lot of teams would like to take a shot at getting this guy.
3-1.
Good player, all-star catcher on the field and in the clubhouse.
Fouls it out of play.
All right, we have a man taking a bow. Why not? He earned it. Making friends. Rocking the scarf, too.
McCann rolls this one to Belt, and Belt will take it himself.
So far in this game, Lincecum has had three shutdown innings, trying to get a fourth one here. I think what he has done is mix his pitches up beautifully today.
Beautifully.
When you do that, you don't have to have pinpoint fastball control. And if you watch, he has not shaken off Posey a lot. Just get it and go. He trusts his catcher.
Upton takes a called strike. Upton has struck out and he's flied out to right field. Hooked foul right down toward the end of the Giants dugout. It's 1-2.
I think it's the most curveballs we've seen him throw this year. He's had a good one. He's used it a lot on first pitch. And this is something that, you know, I think is going to be a key for him to ride those specialty pitches. Stay away from the fastball. If it's not going to be a pitch that you can absolutely rely on, go to your other ones. You don't have to be that fine with the count with those other pitches, especially early.
Tried to freeze him.
Just missed him with a little cut on that fastball.
Got him. And that's strikeout number 7. Upton's got to be 5-0 Giants. Happy Mother's Day to all from all of us here at Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. And if you should happen to be around the ballpark, you might want to join in when you see. And I'm trying to see if it's just all ladies. Looks like it is. There's Mario Alioto's mom leading the fist pump.
Yeah, she may have the best fist pump, but they're getting ready for Carnival. If you ever go to the Safeway on 4th and King, drop by the pharmacy and tell the guy back there you do a good job, because he organizes the Carnival girls.
And there's Mario watching his mom on Mother's Day.
That's what you're supposed to do. Take your mom out to the ball game. There's the girls.
You didn't think Mario would be down there, did you?
Well, they're having fun. It would be a bad place to be. A nice family.
Maybe if it wasn't Mother's Day. Here's Pagan to lead things off. And Pagan takes a strike.
Lincecum has retired the last 10 in a row, and he has now got 4 shutdown innings in this ball game.
One ball and 1 strike to Pagan. A walk in the first, fly ball, caught in the third, and then he reached on a fielder's choice in the 4th.
Freddie Gonzalez really trying to extend Medlin here. A little surprised he's back out there after the 5th, to be honest.
And this will be shoveled to Medlin. So Pagan retired.
Nice play.
His Little League day here at the ballpark. A little question and answer with the Little Leaguers. This is with Mark Gardner, Guillermo Quiroz, and then the very personable Jeremy Affelt rounded out that group. And Scutaro takes a call strike.
Did you have any highlights in the gathering today?
Yeah, you know what, the questions were pretty good. A lot of what's your favorite. But one little leaguer asked a great question at AFL. He said, how do you go about pitching a switch hitter? I don't know if this little guy thought that maybe the guy was going to change from the left side to the right side in the middle of the at bat.
There is no such thing as a bad question.
Scutaro takes a strike. It's 2-2.
Some are just more entertaining than others.
What's your favorite food? What do you like to eat before a game? Scutaro bounces this one foul. This was Scutaro's home run. It came in the 5th inning, his first of the year.
Yeah, first pitch breaking ball, and he was sitting on it too. He got a hanger right above the belt, middle end, boom.
Scutaro, it's a high fly ball to left. Up and back at the wall, and it's off the top of the wall. And Scutaro is going to end up at second base.
They might even have an argument here. The Braves are going to contend that there was interference. And if they huddle this up and review it, they might call Scutaro out. You cannot interfere.
Yep, and he did.
And he did.
There is no doubt that he did.
The dog comes over and sticks his glove out there, and if that ball does not hit his glove, I think Upton's got a chance to catch the ball, and the Braves are making that argument right now. Now Bochy's going to come out and hear what everybody has to say. You cannot reach into the field of play. If it's on the fan side of the fence line, then they can touch it. But if you reach out as a fan into the field of play and you interfere with the ball, the umpires can call them out.
You cannot touch the ball in the field of play. It doesn't matter if it's down the lines. It doesn't matter if it's in the outfield. Now, this is not a reviewable play, unless, of course, it's a home run call or not, and because of that, they're going to take a look at it.
And once they take a look at it, and they see that the dog came into the field play with a glove, I would be willing to bet that they're going to call it out. It's reviewable because they don't know if it was a home run or not, and that's the only reason it's reviewable.
Yeah, well, but it would not have been a home run.
Yeah, they may give it to him. He slammed up against the wall with his glove. They're going to look at him reaching over, and they're going to say he interfered with the play, and then they have to make a decision. Is he out?
Well, then Bruce Bochy is going to go out and say, well, it was a home run. And then they'll go back underneath and review it again.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be it for the dog. He has to leave.
Now get your bag.
And he does know better. He's a good fan. But he made a mistake here.
Or at the very bottom, or whether a fan interfered with the ball.
Applies only to home run calls, fair or foul, where the ball left the playing field, or whether a fan interfered. And they're going to figure out that he interfered with it.
Yeah, and then what though?
Well, then they have to make a call. If they felt it was a catchable ball, then they're going to rule him out. And that is absolutely within their jurisdiction.
Well, Upton is saying that he was camped underneath it. I'm not sure he was. It looked like his glove actually hit the wall. But if I'm Upton, I'm saying I was camped underneath it. Absolutely.
Right here, he's camped up, and watch his glove hit into the wall right here. Now, they may rule that because his glove hit the wall, that he was not in position to catch it. If that's the case, then it's a ground rule double.
Yeah.
If they rule that he interfered, he's out. And Bruce Bochy is going to come bouncing back out of that dugout, I would imagine. We'll know shortly. So they're going to give him the double. And I think that's a generous call. And by now, Freddie Gonzalez, the skipper of the Braves, he has seen the replay himself. So he's getting the explanation from Wally Bell, the crew chief. And Wally Bell saying, I think he hit his glove with the fence, and I don't think he was in a position to catch that ball. But it very clearly was interfered with.
Yeah, so I'm sure we'll find out after the game the explanation. Yes, he was interfered with. Yes, it would not have been a home run. And they must have thought then that Upton didn't have a chance to catch it. Yeah, Scooter wanted a home run.
He was lobbying. He's either saying whoop-de-doo or was that a home run?
So here's Sandoval. Sandoval is 1 for 3. Hit a long home run in the 3rd inning. So long it went into the water.
I still can't believe Midland's in this game. To get back into a stretch again, he's been in the stretch the whole day. He hadn't had a 1-2-3 inning.
Let's see. This is roll foul. Plus he has had a somewhere between a 5 to 10 minute gap while they're looking at the replay.
Well, they got 2 guys down there that are greased up and good to go. "104 pitches into it." See, he has struggled with his command today, and it has cost him on the scoreboard.
2-1. Two balls and a strike to Sandoval. And it's 3-1. This was the home run that landed in the water.
63rd time a Giants player has hit one into the McCovey Cove. And what was impressive about that is that was not a hanger. That's exactly where the Braves wanted to pitch him.
And the walk. And now here comes Freddie Gonzalez. New pitcher coming in when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune Up, your oil change tune-up and smog experts. We'll be back. Here in the 6th inning. And the new pitcher is Corey Guerin.
Side armor. Mr. Durability, the 21st time he's come into a game for the Braves. He's having a solid season. 16 base runners in 16 innings, 1.13 ERA. And he is going to come down from below the belt. Big time sink on that fastball. A nice little slider. It's a strikeout slider, especially to righties.
And it's Buster Posey he's facing. And the first pitch breaking ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Posey had an infield hit in the 3rd. He's 1 for 3. On deck is Hunter Pence. And Posey takes high, 2-0. Scutaro at second, Sandoval at first. Swinging a bouncing ball to third. Francisco 1, and that's it. And getting taken out is Ugla, and Sandoval might be hurt.
Oh, we have seen Ugla really hang in there and take some shots in this series. One by Hunter Pence, and now here from Sandoval, and it's clean baseball. Go in. He went in high, though, upon further review.
Well, it's also a case where with middle infielder, you got to be aware that in that situation, nobody's holding that runner on first, so he's going to get a huge lead. And thank goodness Ugla got up.
Yeah, he went in high here. Braves are not going to be happy with this.
I also think, too, though, that Mike, that if you're going to turn the double play and you're going to come down the line, then you're going to catch guys that come in high.
He may have been kicked in the mouth. Mark Grusbeck right there looking at his teeth, chin, something took a hit.
1-0 to Pence. Pence lines this one right at Upton, and that'll end the inning. We will head to the 7th, 5-0 Giants.
A truck on the upper deck? No way!
Here's our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Medlin got roughed up for 3 earned runs. He's given up 5 total, or did. Lincecum has been terrific. Sandoval has got a solo home run. Giants have hit 3 home runs today. Belt, Sandoval, and Scutaro. And here's Freddie Freeman in the 8th, and Freeman lines it to right, and it's right at Pence. And Pence goes down to a knee as that ball started to dive to the ground. Freeman can't believe it. He's like, are you serious?
Well, the Rockies are coming to town Memorial Day weekend, May 24th through the 26th, and a post-game fireworks show was just added to the Friday, May 24th game. Saturday, the first 20,000 fans receive a World Champions cap courtesy of Dignity Health. And then on Sunday, the first 40,000 fans will receive a Barry Zito bobblehead presented by Bank of America. Go to sfgiants.com, check it out.
Here's Ugla, who takes down low, 1 ball and no strikes.
Next pitch for Lincecum will be 100. You can see the shift put on by the Giants.
Now called the Ugla shift. There's a strike. And the 1-1 to Ugla is low and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Upton to follow. Two and 2. On the ground to Sandoval. Sandoval has it. His throw is in time, and Ugla's retired. 2 outs. And that'll bring up B.J. Upton.
So impressed today with how Lincecum has used all of his pitches. And I think the difference is a lot of first pitch strikes with all of his pitches.
Yep.
Except that one.
Remember, he started the game off 3 straight pitches way out of the strike zone. And then bounced back. This is pop foul down the right field line into the seats.
Well, I mean, and that's what you're expected to do. Whatever you have working that day, you're expected to make it work. And that really is the difference between a thrower and a pitcher. And he has pitched beautifully today. Mom's first game. She's officially a gamer's babe. Happy Mother's Day. All right, Mom. Welcome.
2 balls and a strike.
How do you make your daughter proud?
A bit high, 3-1. That was pitch number 107, and George Cantos now jogging down to the bullpen. And the walk with 2 outs.
Third walk of the day by Lincecum. He hit 2 other walks, both to Brian McCann, the first and the third. And that walk there snapped a string of consecutive outs that he had been ringing up. 12 consecutive outs.
Buster Posey is going to give the bullpen a little time. He's going to give Lincecum a bit of a breather. So Francisco now in the box. He struck out twice in this game. And here he takes low for 1 ball and no strikes. And it's a bit high, 2-0.
Listen, with that slider. And you know Lincecum definitely wants to finish this inning, but this will be his last hitter no matter what.
So people now getting behind Lincecum, knowing that he's behind in the count. And this is bounced to belt, side retired. So Lincecum will walk off, and this crowd is going to show their appreciation As this little guy is dazzled this afternoon on Mother's Day. And listen to this crowd. Is Dave Righetti talking it over with Tim Lincecum. It's 5-0 Giants. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Luis Avalon coming in right now. 16th time he has pitched this year for the Braves. 1-0 with a 3.0 ERA. Saw him earlier in the series. And Avalon getting set to face a series of left-handers, Belt, Blanco, and Crawford. And this was the ovation for Tim Lincecum coming off the field after the 7th inning. And it was loud. I mean, he's done for the day. And I got to tell you, for that little guy, that's got to feel good. He has worked his tail off, and today he really mixed his pitches well. Just 2 hits allowed by the Braves. 7 shutout innings, 7 strikeouts, 5 base runners with the 3 walks. And he's got to feel very, very good about this outing.
Amy G did a little hit on the baseballs that they're using today, and that's the pink balls with the pink lettering and stitching. And it is really quite unique, let's put it that way. It is Strikeout Cancer Day here at the ballpark, and one of the reasons we showed this is Giants have been knocking this ball out of the park. There it is.
And there's the pink stamp. And we know that this ball floats too. Pablo Sandoval had a water shot.
There you go.
63rd in this park's history, where Giants players hit one into McCovey Cove.
So here's Belt. Avalon at the belt and the pitch to Belt, and it's a strike, and it's 0-2. Pena is at third. Simmons comes in, he's at short. And it's 0-2 to Belt. Bottom of the 7th. 1-2. Belt is homered, he's reached on an error, and he's walked. He's been on base 3 times. See the defense, how it's set up. And Belt pops it up in the center field. Hits it pretty well. And Upton puts it away. So Belt retired, and here's Blanco. Blanco had a big double in the 5th inning. Actually, if you say it's a double, you're not doing it any justice. He hit it out to 421. It bounced into the bleachers for a ground rule double. Very well would have been a triple, and an outside shot of being an inside the park home run. Here he takes a strike. Avalon now deals to Belt, and Belt or make that Blanco, and it's a breaking ball for a strike.
Good curveball right there from Avalon. It's got a good fastball too. It'll go low to mid-90s.
Lefty to lefty, low, 1-2.
Two-seam fastball down below the strike zone inside. That's a good pitch.
And this is tapped right back to where it came from. And Blanco's retired 1-3. And that'll bring up Crawford.
Really is an opportunity for Avalon with Johnny Venters, the stellar left-hander out of that bullpen for the Braves, on the disabled list with an elbow sprain. And the Braves are getting a pretty solid look from Avalon, and he is not disappointed. And what do you have to have? When you're going to contend at this level, you have to have depth.
Crawford is 2 for 2 with an intentional walk. And he rolls this one off his foot, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Avalon takes a little bit of a walk. Now back out on the mound, and the 0-1 pitch coming up to Crawford, and Crawford, look out. Ooh. And Freeman will step on the bag, and let's hope everybody's all right. As that broke in half and twirled right into the seats, and I think we're good. Lots of action here on Mother's Day, including 3 solo home runs. You saw the one by Sandoval that went into the water. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Mike?
12th time that Jeremy Affeldt has come into a game for Bruce Bochy. No record yet, 3.52 ERA. Still shaking some of the rust off, but getting a lot closer. When he's right, you see a low 90s sinker with a big curveball and a split.
And he's facing Simmons, the kid that just came in to play short, and it's a first pitch strike. Andrelton Simmons.
Boy, are they high on this kid?
Oh my goodness.
Out of Curacao.
Driven to right. Pence moving over, still moving over, and he'll make the catch.
There you see Rusty Phillips, one of our ace camera people, and his mother Consuela, enjoying great seats and a sunshiny day here on Mother's Day. Yep, take care of your mom.
Here's Reed Johnson hitting for Schaefer. Johnson hitting .225. And he takes wide. 2 balls and no strikes. Lincecum goes 7 strong. How about that?
Oh, he was fantastic.
There's a strike, 2-1.
He made so many great pitches with his specialty pitches. The slider, the curveball, the split. I mean, he just, and basically set the fastball up with those pitches. Fantastic outing.
Foul back, 2-2. Stay tuned immediately after Giants baseball for Esurance, Giants postgame live. Highlights, reaction, and analysis. It's all coming up right after the game.
Now, Tim Lincecum's going to have to feel very, very good about what he accomplished today. This is the outing that he's been very patiently putting together all year. And today it all happened for him. There was no one inning that got away from him. He made great pitches when he had to. His first strike ratio was fantastic. 7 strikeouts on the day for him. Just 2 hits by the Braves. And this is a Braves team offensively that had some big time swagger walking in here.
There's a base hit up the middle for Reed Johnson. And Pena will now hit. So the question was asked to Affeldt, what's your favorite food, to all the little leaguers. It was a little leaguer who asked the question. And nobody can read the room better than Affeldt, right? Affeldt named every vegetable out there. and then he said, and then on the side, I'd like a big steak. Great with kids.
Oh, he's sensational. And very articulate.
Pop back and out of play off the bat of Ramiro Pena.
Well, that gal right there, she had the chance to get it.
A lot of booing going on. Come on, these are moms.
And you can't be booing mom on Mom's Day. And she made a noble effort, but had she have brought her glove, she'd have just gobbled it up.
Yep. More work for Pence as this ball's starting to drift a bit, and he'll put it away. And now here's McCann. McCann has walked twice against Lincecum and bounced out to first. This is the 8th. And a big breaking ball misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Popped up left side. Who's it going to be? It's going to be two players, and it's going to drop. Sandoval and Crawford came together, and it dropped. And it'll extend the inning.
They're both calling for it. Didn't hear the other guy. Your concentration's to the ball, and you don't really rely on peripheral vision. And it was in the glove of Crawford till the contact was made. And the error is going to be given to Pablo Sandoval.
So Bruce Bochy's coming out. He's going to get Affelt as George Contos is going to come in. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back.
Bay Area is brought to you by Xfinity, home of the most live sports.
Here at AT&T Park on Mother's Day, it's 5-0 Giants. And the new pitcher is George Contos.
Take a look at the numbers for Contos. He has been Mr. Durability, 20th time that he has come in. For Contos, just 19 base runners and 19 1/3 with 19 strikeouts. I mean, that's a great combination. Fastball, slider. He's got a curveball and a changeup. We haven't seen many of those pitches. Pretty much it's been fastball, slider, go get him.
Well, here's Upton. And Upton on the first pitch pops it into center field. Pagana's relying on Crawford, and Crawford's going to make the catch.
Whew. A la Willie Mays.
And folks, that might be the play of the day, even though it was just a pop-up. The Braves will strand a pair. I got it. I got it. Do I have it? Yes, I do. 5-0 Giants. 3 hits for Atlanta, 8 for the Giants, 3 solo home runs for the Giants. Luis Avalon still out on the mound. The pinch hitter will be Joaquin Arias.
Reed Johnson goes to right field.
So here's Arias. Arias hitting at 172. And on the first pitch, he fouls it back. Really, with Crawford playing every day, everybody else holding down their spots, Arias has not had a chance to play a whole lot. And that has a lot to do with hitting 172.
Hardest thing in the sport is to keep that strike zone when you're on the bench. And really the only way to give yourself a chance is just with a ton of extra hitting. Now, I know it's not the same as seeing live pitching in a big league game, but what else can you do?
That's it. Go to the batting cages, you know, you what, put a quarter in and you get what, 10 swings?
Well, that was the old days. Now those 10 swings, gosh, of high bucks.
Nubbed off the end of the bat, and it's going to be Ugla who put it away. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up in just a bit. And Mike will also talk about the game with Murph and Mac tomorrow morning on KMBR 680. And Mike is at his absolute best when he does his shows from Canada.
That's right. We'll be in Toronto tomorrow morning, waking up, doing that show.
You're going to be talking Canadian tomorrow morning, baby.
I speak fluent Canadian, by the way.
Here's Pagan. Pagan is 0 for 3. And the pitch is down low on a breaking ball. One ball and no strikes. On deck is Marco Scutaro. Out of play to even the count. Avalon at the belt, and the 1-1 to Pagan is outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Saw the movement on that changeup. Just a little fall off movement that runs away from a righty. And you can change the movement on a changeup just like you can with a fastball by changing the grip. That looked like a 2-seam grip off of a circle change.
Pagan hits this one up the middle. Ugla can't get it. It ricochets off his chest. And Pagan, with a speedy turn at first, comes up with his hit.
Well, a reminder, One Common Goal, the official Giants commemorative book about the 2012 championship season, is out. The foreword written by Buster Posey, the afterword written by Matt Cain, with just incredible photos that tell the incredible story of that team. You can go to your local Giants dugout store to get it. It's only $40. You can also go to sfgiants.com. Click on the fan tab and get one. It is sensational.
I thought you made a good point last night. Was the pictures that you see are so good it instantly brings back memories. There's a strike to Scutaro, and there are so many memories, some of which I remember that.
Well, when we went through it and we're looking page by page, I mean, many laughs, many memories. Something you're going to want to leave out for a while. Put it on the coffee table.
Scutaro, foul.
There's Conroy, first base umpire, saying, no, I don't think so. Close, though.
That's, I mean, boy, you got to be on your toes. One, you don't want to get hit. The other, you just really don't expect to get something this close.
Wow. Almost looked like it just nicked the corner of the bag. It's as close as you can come to not getting a double. It should have been.
Yep. In tight. Avalon at the belt, and Scutaro takes low and away. It's 2-2.
There's nobody else down in that Braves bullpen. This is Avalon's inning. It's one of the greatest motivations of all time.
See Javi Lopez getting loose. Pagan at first with one out. Scutaro a little flared on the right field line. Reed Johnson over, and he'll put it away. And here's Sandoval.
You're going to find out right now if the Braves took offense to that slide by Pablo Sandoval when he was breaking up a double play back in the 6th inning.
He homered in the 3rd. Buster Posey's on deck. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. This was the taking out, trying to turn a double play. See, 2 things. Sandoval did go in high, and Ugla had his momentum actually going towards a high sliding Sandoval. And yeah, I'd be ticked if I was Ugla. Hit up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
So a 2-hit day for Pablo Sandoval. Buster Posey gets a hit with ducks on the pond.
One for 4. That's what Buster Posey is today. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, the horse shows up even after Matt Cain pitches.
Well,
little beverage.
Yep, you got to earn your drink there. Nice going.
Two balls and no strikes.
Well, Matt Cain yesterday was fantastic. Happy my day. Go Posey. Yep, she is a mother. It is her day.
Pagan and Sandoval aboard with 2 outs. 3-0. Avalon, if he has looked down to the bullpen, he hasn't seen anybody warming up. And Posey will take the walk. And now somebody will run down. It looks like it's going to be Carpenter. David Carpenter.
And Roger McDowell, the pitching coach, is going to come out and talk to Avalon to give Carpenter a little chance to get loose. They don't want to have a guy's year blow up in one inning because they couldn't get somebody ready in time. And David Carpenter is a guy that can get heated up pretty well. He's basically a fastball slider guy. And to establish a fastball on a day like today, you're going to need 10 to 12 in the bullpen, then you're going to get another 8. So it won't take him long.
See the two guys that collided in conversation.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any ill feeling or animosity. No. And I got to believe that Pablo Sandoval said something to him when he first made contact.
Absolutely. So here's Pence. Swing and a miss. Pence is 0 for 4. Hit a line drive, a bullet right at Upton in left field to end the 6th inning. And a quick 0-2.
94 to him right across the inside corner with cut. Nice pitch. So if Pence was looking for a fastball, he was not looking middle in. So a little paralysis fastball attempt on the outside corner. And he may be setting up to come back in with that cut inside. Back foot slider, bounce a curveball. He's got all those pitches. And there's the bounce curveball. And Conroy, the first base umpire, says he did not go.
Lopez and Romo in the Giants bullpen. Pence pops it up right around the mound area, and it's going to be Simmons who makes the catch to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. 5-0 Giants.
Giants, when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune Up. Your oil change, tune up, and smog experts. New pitcher now for the Giants will be Javier Lopez. 17th time that he has come in. 1-0 with a 3.00 ERA. And it has been a very, very good day for the Giants all around. Tim Lincecum stellar with 7 shutout innings, just 2 hits allowed, 7 strikeouts. But the Giants, they scored with the long ball today. First of all was an opposite field home run by Brandon Belt. That came in the 2nd inning off of Chris Medlin, the starter for the Braves. And then Pablo Sandoval, to the scouting report, turned around a fastball above the hands. It was a water shot. 63rd time a Giant has put one in the pond. And then it was Marco Scutaro with a hanging breaking ball sitting soft and launches one in to left field bleachers for his first home run of the year, and that has been the difference in the game.
Here's a strike to Freddie Freeman. Freeman is lined out twice to Pence, and he struck out. Joaquin Arias stays in the game after he pinch hit. He's at 3rd. Sandoval will be a cheerleader the rest of the way. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Ugla on deck. And Freeman hung in there just enough to get a piece. There's the pink shoes on closer Sergio Romo. I do believe he will be in the game.
Yeah, he needs to throw a little bit just to stay sharp. Got an off day tomorrow in Toronto. It's been a while since he's been out there.
Two and 2. How'd the Warriors do?
Warriors won today, even that series up 2-2.
Tap to Arias, to Belt. And here's Bruce Bochy.
Tim Lincecum was spectacular today. And really, what he did today was mix all of his speeds, all of his pitches. He and Buster Posey hooked up beautifully. And just 2 hits allowed by this very offensive Braves team. And for Lincecum, I mean, he's been flirting with this release for a while, and there had always been like 1 inning that would set him back. Today there was no setback. His best outing of the year, 7 stellar innings. And he walked off the field to an enormous applause, one that was well deserved. New pitcher now for the Giants be Sergio Romo, who needs a little work.
So it's been Lincecum, Affelt, Contos, Lopez, and Romo. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune Up. Your oil change, tune up, and smog experts.
Well, not a safe situation for Sergio Romo. It's great how when closers get their signature song when they walk out, the effect it has on the crowd. Romo's is starting to catch. People are starting to love the vibe that he has coming out of the pen.
Well, in between innings, this came up on the board. It was some highlights, and then at the very end, the final score, and this crowd really dug it a lot.
Yeah, they lit up. It was a good ovation. So congratulations, Warriors. It's now a 3-game series.
Warriors will play Tuesday in San Antonio. So here's Romo with the pink shoes facing Dan Ugla. Ugla is 0 for 3. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike.
Right out of bed. Knee-high paint, outside corner. We take this guy's exceptional command of his pitches for granted.
Oh, and 2. Upton to follow. And the breaking ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Diamondbacks and Phillies are in the 10th in Arizona. It's a 2-2 ball game. Colorado won in St. Louis today, 8-2. Outside to Uglett. It appears that the Rockies just got tired of not scoring, and then they decided today to score a lot. Miller and Wainwright shut them down, but they get the win today, 8-2. 2-2 to Uggla. Very close.
You gotta have a good eyeball and a set of guts to take that pitch and a 2-2, because this is close.
Yeah, it's not a strike.
Good pitch, good take.
3-2. Pop back and out of play. Uggla looking for his first hit today. The Braves have only had 3 today. And Uggla takes the walk.
Well, join us Tuesday as the Giants head east. They're going to be teeing it up for a 2-game series against the Blue Jays. You'll see it at 4 o'clock here, pregame live at 3:30, right on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. And they're going to see an old friend, Melky Cabrera. On the hill for the Giants is going to be Barry Zito taking on the knuckleballer R.A. Dickey. So we'll see you on Tuesday for our next broadcast.
Upton takes a strike. And that pitch is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Romo unhappy with that last pitch. And he fouls this one at the plate, 1-2. On deck is the right-handed hitting Evan Gattis. Two and two.
Just not biting at that slider. It's a little too wide. Uggla was able to lay off, and now Upton able to lay off.
Got him.
Not this time. Just keep floating the frisbees out there, and that was just perfect. Just stayed out there in outside corner to the last moment and exploded off the plate. And Upton a victim.
So here's Gaddis, big, powerful right-handed hitter. And there's that breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Ugla moves down to second.
Really out of the squat.
Line drive over Crawford into left field, a base hit. Blanco will get to it. His throw will go into second base. And Gaddis with a double and an RBI, and it's 5-1.
Hey, watch Gaddis getting that crouch. He was almost as low as Posey was. Gaddis, catcher by trade, has been playing a lot of outfield here for the Braves. Almost a no stride. Get a little elevation on the pitch. And the Braves staying alive with 1 out left.
Here's Simmons, I beg your pardon. He came in on a double switch in the 7th inning. This is foul down the right field line and out of play. Where'd it go? In the guy's jacket?
I think it may have gone in the jacket.
Come on. Nope.
Uh-oh. Somebody would be sitting on it.
Mom's got to find it. Nope. In the jacket. Killing me.
I haven't seen that before. Pretty good trick.
Good slider, 0-2. So it's 0-2 to Andrelton Simmons. On the ground to Arias. Arias across the diamond. Got him, and that's the ball game. And the Giants, after losing on Thursday, take the next 3 from the Atlanta Braves. And Mike, a 7-3 homestand. How about that?
Well, a 7-3 homestand against the Dodgers, the Phillies, and the Braves. And that's great baseball. So now they definitely have a head of steam going into an off day and then to tee it up against the Toronto Blue Jays. But today was a story about Tim Lincecum. He was brilliant.
Yep, I agree. All right, the Giants take 3 out of 4. The final score here on Mother's Day in front of a packed house at AT&T Park. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 1. Esurance Giants post-game live with interviews in the Rapids coming up. But first, let's go to the Sportsnet Central studio for an update.